Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Well, most of us are where we need to be, right? But if you're still traveling on Thanksgiving Day itself and you're headed elsewhere, this is the forecast coming up. Pretty quiet stuff here. Upper 70s, low 80s. It'll be cooler up in the Panhandle. Notice the 50s there in Pensacola. That's the cool air that's going to be moving in for particularly early next week. I think it'll be a two-phase setup here as we cool off a little bit for the weekend and then cool off even more so heading into a Monday and Tuesday. And then across the rest of the country there, you can see New York, not the best weather tomorrow for the parade there. I have to say, 40s thereafter, and then a big cool down there across the eastern seaboard with temperatures in Chicago tumbling as well. Pretty quiet across the midsection here, and then out west, finally catching a break from all the moisture that's been streaming in from the Pacific. So that looks good. For us, warm Thanksgiving, not humid, but still temperatures of a good 5 degrees above average for this time of year. So if you prefer it milder, that's going to be with us through Black Friday as well. Weekend cools off a little bit. That's the first front that comes through, and then the second one really is the one that's going to knock temperatures back down overnight, well below average, a good 10 degrees. So we'll be upper 50s here by the early part of next week. And there's the setup there. So first front cools us off a little bit. There's 65, so just shaving off a few degrees off the morning low. Then right back into the upper 60s. Then that second front means business there for early next week. That'll be the second one that'll bring us temperatures that cool so far this season. And then with that, along with the temperature drop, will be the nice humidity drop to go along with it. If you're making it a beach day tomorrow, why not? I mean, it's fantastic weather there. Mid-70s, a water temperature a little bit cool, but if you're getting in the water, you don't have to worry about rip currents. That threat is going to continue low, and the wind is going to be barely noticeable there. So no conditions, surf conditions are great. 1 foot or less. All right, so no alerts. Atlantic waters for the boaters out there. The nearshore waters light child for the Florida Keys and seas 1 foot. There are the temperatures for your Thanksgiving morning. So mid and upper 60s, very comfortable. Some areas could dip into the low to mid 60s there. Across the interior, 70s still hanging on to that across the Keys, and I don't think we'll make it, much past 80 if we even get there from Key West to Marathon, and then the rest of us in the low to mid 80s from Broward to Miami-Dade, where temperatures are definitely above average. That's what happens ahead of these fronts. You can warm up before it cool down. So for tomorrow, temps again with anywhere from about 3 to 5 degrees above. We'll keep rain chances at 10% as these fronts come in. They don't have much moisture with them, so I don't think we're going to be talking about any significant rain, certainly, but a couple of sprinkles as they move through would be about it, and that would be fast moving. There is your forecast for the weekend, again, with that cool down upper 70s, and then the bigger cool down next week, highs in the mid 70s with overnight lows dipping below 60.
Ivan, thanks a lot.